Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're jumping into chapter 2 of Breaking Point 3. You might notice a couple of small changes. I've adjusted my cockpit view slightly and I've also fine-tuned my Fanatec wheelbase settings along with some in-game tweaks. I honestly feel way more connected to the car now. I'll cover those settings in a future video, so stay tuned for that.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on. Copy that.
This chapter takes us to Austria, one of my favourite tracks for overtaking opportunities. The first main objective is simple: hunt down Lando Norris and pass him before lap 13. Let's see how I got on. So here we go, first full lap around Austria. Right away we're going for an overtake into turn 1. I did run a little wide here, but luckily I didn't pick up any damage.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Even with that wide exit, I got a great launch out of turn 1, which helped me close in fast on the Mercedes. I slightly misjudged the closing speed and I just tapped the back of the car. Driving out of turn 3, I had the slipstream, DRS and the overtake button all active. I flew past the Mercedes and headed into turn 4. A few corners later, I clipped the gravel on the outside of turn 6, but I managed to keep it under control. If you look at the in-game steering telemetry, you can see how good my exit was out of turn 1. It set me up perfectly for a move into turn 3. I went in late on the brakes, had a small lock up and a bit of understeer, but I held the position. Then heading down the back straight, I picked up a nice toe and pulled off a late dive into turn 4 to pass Lando. And just like that, primary objective complete.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull Ring today, especially from our race leader Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate Mayo is making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
Aiden's in first.
Copy that. Aiden is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
After a quick cinematic, we're back in the action, taking over as Cali Mayer. New objective, take the lead and win the race. Let's see if I can pull it off.
You're 5 places behind Aiden. 5 places behind. The gap's 3 seconds.
Heading into turn 1, I went for an overtake and had a big moment. I nearly lost it. I had to use all the runoff area just to keep the car pointing the right way. Coming up to turn 3, I checked the MFD and realised the brake bias had reset after the cutscene. That caught me out. It had gone back up to 58% on the front, which is way too much for me. Personally, I found around 55% to be a nice balance, especially with around 60 to 70 lock differential. I sent it into turn 4 for another move and then had some really close wheel-to-wheel action with the McLaren. I've got to say, this year's AI feels a lot better with positioning and racecraft than from previous years.
3 seconds separate you. Nice move, good job. Aiden is directly ahead of you now, and the gap is just 1 second now.
Now Aiden's in sight. It's time to get past and bring this one home.
Just 1 second separates you. Okay, the gap is less than a second.
With Aiden dispatched and plenty of laps to go, I decided to push the limits a bit and see how the car really handled. I've been struggling slightly with turn 3, so I treated the final laps like a bit of a practice session just to help dial things in.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.0 seconds. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Konnersport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to slip up, but so far they haven't. It's been a great performance from both of their drivers.
And that performance puts them in second place in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that, I'd say they could. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. And what a treat it is to see Konnersport taking the top spot. That's a well-earned victory.
Callie, congratulations on first place today. How do you feel?
Thanks, I feel good. I'm feeling more and more confident with each race, and I felt in control from start to finish out there today, and this is exactly where we want to be. Not just fighting for the podium, but fighting for the outright win. It just proves to me that I can be out there beating the best, and it proves to the team we've got what it takes to compete at the highest levels of the sport.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today, so come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
Well, Aiden and I are good friends off the track these days, and I'm always aware when it's him out there. I'm never going to be too aggressive with Aiden in a situation like that, just in case I hurt the team's chances. So I'd honestly rather it was Max or Sergio, but, you know, you've got to push regardless of who's in front of you.
Well, today has moved Konnersport up to second in the table for the first time ever. But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
I hope so. It's not easy out there. Red Bull are so strong, and we've yet to put any meaningful distance between us and Ferrari, but we'll keep working hard, keep giving it our all, and then who knows? There's a long way to go, and we all know how unpredictable this sport can be, so I guess we'll see.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Thank you for staying behind. Konnersport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No.
Oh.
Look, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnersport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead, no arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure, no problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnersport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal. Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
Mum,
Congratulations, Cal! I was screaming at my TV.
all nice things, I hope?
You are the best driver on the grid right now. There, I've said it.
Thanks, Mum. How's everything?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. I've just had a call from your father.
You answered?
I suppose I was curious.
What did he want?
Well, he called to talk about you. Isn't she doing well? That kind of thing.
Okay.
And then he wished me well. And he said he had to take another call. And he went.
Weird.
Has he mentioned me at all?
I mean, we don't really talk.
No. Of course you don't. Sorry. Suppose not. Anyway, darling, well done again. I'll let you go, sweetie.
Bye, Mum.
That wraps up Chapter 2. Thanks so much for watching. Chapter 3 is coming soon, so don't forget to like, subscribe and show your support. It really helps out the channel. Catch you in the next one.